Hello, I'm Smiley the Frog, and I'm from J&N Travels. On today's J&N Chatter, John and Nancy will talk about weird holiday traditions celebrated around the world. Happy holidays to everyone. Take it away, John and Nancy.
Italy. The highlight in Italy is not Santa Claus, but an ugly and kind old witch known as Befana, the giver of gifts, who is the one who controls the giving of gifts. On January 5th, parents will leave out a plate of broccoli with spiced sausage and a glass of wine for Befana. Tradition says the good witch flies around on her broom and enters the house through the chimney to deliver clothing, toys, and candy to all the good children.
Japan. In Japan, Christmas isn't really celebrated, but Kentucky Fried Chicken is. Eating KFC on December 25th instead of having a homemade Christmas dinner is a tradition in Japan. The Colonel's Fried Chicken is so popular that the chain asks customers to place their orders at least 2 months in advance. The popular feast began back in 1974 when it was introduced to Japan for visitors who wanted a dinner resembling a traditional holiday meal.
Spain has two weird traditions. The first one is El Caganer is the most important holiday figurine, even if it's a little obscene. The male figurine's name is translated to the defecator, which makes sense since a porcelain doll is squatting with his pants down. And yes, he is trying to take a number 2. Legend has it that the farmers would be punished with a poor crop harvest and bad fortune if they didn't include a Caganer within their nativity scene. Today the tradition continues with Christmas markets selling old school Caganers alongside new versions that feature famous faces such as soccer players, rock stars, and even Barack Obama.
Spain, the second weird holiday tradition, the Christmas log, is the cattleman poop log, an exceptionally unique Christmas tradition in this part of Spain. Crafted by hand, this little wooden character, made of a stick and art supplies, is treated kindly from December 8th to the 24th when children offer him nuts, fruits, and cover him in a blanket for warmth. On Christmas Eve, they beat him with sticks while singing a traditional song. Following the beating, they lift up the blanket to reveal the log has pooped a pile of candy for their enjoyment.
Ukraine, spiderweb tree. Christmas trees in Ukraine are often covered in spiderwebs. Folklore tells the story of a poor family who grew a Christmas tree from a pine cone. The children were excited about decorating their own Christmas tree, but the family was poor and they weren't able to decorate it for the holiday. When they woke on Christmas morning, they found spiders had spun webs around the tree's branches. Today, Ukrainians dress up their trees with spider webs to welcome in good luck in the coming year.
Wales, caroling with dead horses. There isn't a particular day for this weird tradition, but it's usually from the time of Christmas to late January. One person will dress as a horse with an actual horse skull and is usually accompanied by a group of people. The group will go to homes singing carols in exchange for food and drinks.
Austria, Krampus. Bad children in the U.S. get cold, but other bad children around the world get a visit from Krampus. The half-goat, half-beast creature shows up in order to punish the ill-behaved. If he discovers a particularly bad child, he bundles him into a snack and carts him away, presumably for a midnight snack.
Mexico, Night of the Radishes. In Oaxaca, Mexico, you can't celebrate the holidays without radishes. Every year on December 23rd, the Mexican state of Oaxaca presents the most impressive display of carved vegetables in the world. The radishes are grown especially for this event and remain on display throughout Christmas Day. The miniature exhibits show the nativity scene and other events from Mexican folklore.
Iceland, the Yule Cat. This is one scary kitty. The Yule Cat is a huge and vicious cat from Icelandic folklore that lurks during Christmas time and eats people who have not received any new clothes to wear before Christmas Eve. It began as a threat used by farmers as an incentive for their workers to finish processing the autumn wool before Christmas. The ones who took part in the work would be rewarded with new clothes, but those who did not would get nothing and thus would be eaten by the monstrous cat.
Venezuela. Venezuelans in Caracas strap on their rollerblades on Christmas morning each year and take to the streets to skate to Mass, as 70% of the population is Catholic. The government actually closes the streets until 8 a.m. on Christmas Day in order to make sure it's safe for families to enjoy the holiday tradition together and get to Mass without too much difficulty.
Ethiopia. Ethiopians celebrate Christmas on July 7th and they attend an Ethiopian Orthodox church service with their families. They fast the day before and will dress all in white for this occasion, moving in a procession around the church as part of the ceremony. Boys and men play a game by the name of Ghana on this day as well, which is similar to street hockey.
Netherlands, Sinterklaas, Santa Claus, comes on the eve of December 5th in time for St. Nicholas's Day on December 6th. Said to live in Spain, Sinterklaas arrives at a Dutch port and delivers gifts to children, leaving them inside a shoe that has been left by the fireplace or windowsill. His helpers are rumored to collect bad children in their sacks and take them back to Spain.
Norway. In Norway, a unique Christmas tradition is that on Christmas Eve, all broomsticks are hidden out of sight. It's thought by Norwegians that on the night before Christmas, bad witches and spirits will come out, and if there are broomsticks to be found, they will take them and fly on them throughout the skies.
Denmark. In Denmark, watch for Nissa. This creature of Nordic folk tales is a gnome who wants to be fed. Families in Denmark must leave him sweet rice porridge on Christmas Eve. If they do, he will be good and bring them good fortune in the coming year. If they do not, it's believed he will play tricks in the household and make life more difficult. No one ever sees Nissa.
The Philippines. Each year on a Saturday before Christmas Eve, there is a giant lantern festival in the city of San Fernando. The villagers compete to build the most beautiful and elaborate paper lanterns. They can measure up to 20 feet in diameter and are arranged in intricate patterns with vivid colors.
Czech Republic. On Christmas Day in the Czech Republic, unmarried women throw a shoe over their shoulders towards the front door. If the shoe lands with its toe towards the door, she will get married in the following year. However, if the heel points towards the door, she'll remain single.
Estonia. The family sauna bath is an Estonian tradition. Instead of gathering around the Christmas tree in the living room to open presents, families in Estonia get naked together and head for the family sauna where they engage in a cleansing sweat together. This is said to help purify bad blood and remove evil spirits from the family home. These Christmas saunas are often the extended family too, made up of grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins.
Germany. Hide the pickle tradition. Each Christmas, parents across the country hide a pickle in their Christmas tree for the children to find. The first kid who discovers the pickle gets an extra gift.
Please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button or click on the frog icon on the video. Don't forget to click the bell to get notified of our future videos. And of course, please click on the thumbs up.
And remember, stay young and have fun.